Civilization or Barbarism, an Authentic Anthropology by Dr. Cheikh Anta Diop. The list stretches daily longer of the works, all French, which attempt to remodel the skull of Grimaldi Negroid in order to try to make him orthognathic like the Cro-Magnon, or to reconstruct his teeth for the same reasons, as evidenced by the note below. All of these works are fallacious for a number of reasons. 1. A pressure of the burial materials which might have deformed the face of the true Cro-Magnons, giving them a Negroid appearance by causing an accidental prognathism to appear, would surely not have left the skulls of the subjects unharmed. However, these skulls are absolutely unharmed. 2. Moreover, the most typical Cro-Magnon lived in the same cave of the children where de Villanueva discovered him at the same time as Grimaldi Man, although at different strata. How did this specimen and all the other Cro-Magnons like him miraculously escape the deforming effects of the materials? 3. The most serious problem is that these studies conceal all the other specific morphological differences between the Negroid and the Cro-Magnon. The osteology of Grimaldi is typically negritic. Furthermore, Boulay and Valois note that the nose flattened at its base is very broad, or Platyrrhinian. The base of the nasal fossae is joined to the interior side of the jawbone by a cradle splint on each side of the nasal spine, as is the case with blacks, instead of being delimited by a narrow edge, as with the white race. The canine fossae are deep. Concerning detention, the same authors write, all the upper back molars have 4 well-developed denticles, even the last one. There are only 3 in civilized races. All of the lower molars have 5 very distinct denticles, even the second and third. The white race ordinarily has only 4. The mandible is robust. Its body is very thick. Its ascending branches wide and low. The chin is a little accentuated. A strong alveolar prognathism related to the upper prognathism gives a pronounced receding appearance. Most of these characteristics of both the skull and the face, if not negritic, at the least negroid. In comparing the dimensions of the bones of their limbs, one sees that they had very long legs in relation to their thighs, and very long forearms in relation to their arms. Their lower limbs were extremely developed in length in relation to the upper limbs. And these types of proportions reproduce in exaggerated form the characteristics present in today's blacks. Moreover, Aurignacian art faithfully reproduced the physical type of the race, not only that of the typical African woman, but also that of the typical African man. There exists in this regard as the Saint Germain en Laye Museum on a very typical Negroid head, which is almost never talked about in figures 9, 10, 11, and 12. Lastly, The remains of two individuals conserved at the Monaco Museum, a woman and a child, are respectively 1.60 meters and 1.56 meters tall, which does not permit us to have any exact idea of the real height of the Grimaldi race. For this to be accomplished, it would be necessary to have an adult male subject. And I will stop there and we'll pick back up on civilization and or barbarism. I'm Uriel Riley.